Shall we, Savasana? Please get yourself comfy in some way. Whether you decide to lay down on the floor, your yoga mat, the couch, your bed, wherever you feel like resting. Feel free to use props, or even to sit up if you rather, maybe lean back into something. Of course, you can also add this to the end of a practice you've done, or use it as a standalone. Whatever supports you, whatever feels best. And when you start to get comfy, maybe you make a few more little wiggles, adjustments. Any way that you settle in. You might also look around where you are. See the space. And then perhaps close your eyes and feel the space. Feel what is underneath you. Feel what is supporting you, and how you can rest into that. You can let go into that. There's no need to hold yourself up at the moment or hold yourself together in any way. Feel the space surrounding you as well. Feel the room that you're in. Whatever it is that contains you at the moment, that holds you. Really feel that you are protected. Perhaps there's a way you call in other forms of protection. Perhaps by setting something aside or calling something in. Maybe you let out a breath. And notice other sensations, other ways that you know you are here. Any kind of temperature, like where you feel warm or cool. Anywhere that feels pressure or light touch. Any way you feel your body moving because you are breathing. Let some part of you or many parts of you go soft. Feel your eyes relax more. Feel your tongue relax. Feel your belly go more soft. And search around for anything that could be even more soft, anything that's holding tension. It's expending energy by being tense or by gripping, and receive that energy back to you. It's okay to be soft right now. It's okay to be receptive. Whatever thoughts arise, notice them. You don't have to do anything about them or with them. Simply notice the way that you hear sounds around you, the way that you feel sensations. Notice thoughts like another sense. If you begin to feel more receptive, is there something you're inviting in? Something more or the same thing you invited in earlier? Or is that also a way to come back if something took you away? What if, before you leave this place, you settle into you more? There is simply you resting here. And notice again the floor underneath you. Lean into that feeling of support, being held. Feeling of the room around you or whatever you feel nearby. Let your breath expand you into that space a little more. And then when you feel ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And move your wrists and your ankles. And gently rock or tip your head side to side. And of course, once you've moved a little or a lot, take a big stretch. And once you have stretched, roll over gently, choose a side and curl into fetal position. And let your back go rounded, especially if you were just laying over something or if it tightened up a little. And breathe back into your back. Perhaps breathe right down into your kidneys and your adrenal glands. And take one more moment in that shape where you can be as if you are in a new beginning. You are definitely in a place where you have no responsibilities. And when you're ready, press the floor away or whatever you're on. Come up to a seat if you were reclined, if you were down. And then wrap your arms around, give yourself a big hug. And switch so the other arm goes on top. And really feel you, feel your breath. May this go with you, whether it's right to bed or into your day. Feel free to place your hands in some other way or stay in your hug. And thank you for sharing your practice, your Savasana.